Hi guys, it's Holly from Hollands Rabbitry, and today I'm going to be doing a quick herd update showing you guys all the babies that we have in the rabbitry. It's really exciting because if you guys saw my last couple videos, I bred 7 does about 2 months ago, and they were all supposed to have their babies last month, and we had 4 does that gave birth to dead babies, and then 3 does that had no babies at all and did not get pregnant. So that was pretty upsetting, but we have some brand new babies in the rabbitry, which is super exciting. I rebred some of the other does that had dead babies, and we finally have some live ones. So this is Miss Rory, and she's a little more of a nervous doe, so I'm not going to bother her too much, but she was super small, and with her last litter she had 1 baby dead about 3 days late. But I bred her to a different buck, and she has 4 live babies. One of them is a peanut, which is sad, but that's just the way that things go in Holland Lops sometimes. So she has 3 that are absolutely beautiful and perfect, and the way that her nest box looked, she had them yesterday, but the way that her nest box looked, I was thinking that she didn't have any because you can't really see movement because the babies are super deep in there. So I was thinking all day she was just pulling fur. She was pulling fur for hours, and I never actually saw her have the babies. But this morning I checked a little closer, and there they were. So I think that she had them last night before I went to bed, but I couldn't tell. So she has 3 beautiful ones. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. In there, there's a little peanut. I think the peanut's a broken chestnut. Which is sad. This is not the peanut. This one is a broken opal. Look how cute, you guys. I'm so excited for new babies. It's been such a long time. And these are the first of the summer. And it's like September now. It's not even summer anymore, but they're so precious. So we have a broken opal. A solid opal. And their dad is Otis, who's a broken chestnut, so I was thinking we'd get a lot more chestnuts, but we got some more opals, like Mama, so that's really exciting. And then this one I think is a broken blue, because you can see there's color inside its ears, compared to the broken opal, had really pink ears. So I think this one's actually a broken blue, which is really exciting. I haven't had blues in a really long time. But we'll see more as it matures, because it looks right now like it doesn't have a goody markings, but it might more as it matures. So we'll have to wait and see. Wasn't that precious though, you guys? Look at that. So sweet. I've really missed having new babies. They're super precious. And I will be posting this video the same day that I'm making it. So today is September 1st. These babies are about a day old, and they're doing really well. I didn't find the peanut, but if you want to see it to compare sizes, it's in here somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, so this is a little peanut. So he's much smaller than the other ones, and you can tell by the size of his ears. He's really tiny. Actually, this guy looks like he's a broken black. Maybe broken chestnut. That's too bad, though. He'll probably only live for a few days. But okay, Rory, you need to move, Mama. Good girl. But she's done super well, which I'm really excited about, because I was a little worried about her just being so small and everything. The next doe we have is Zuzu. Unfortunately, she had 3 dead babies, so no live ones, unfortunately for her. And this was actually her last litter, because her previous litter also had dead babies. So she's going to be a retired doe now. She's 3 years old, and she'll be staying here for a while. You smell another, Mama? I might be selling her as a retired bird doe, but I'll definitely be keeping her for a while, because she's one of our favorites. So I'll be keeping her as a pet for a while. But she's had a lot of great babies for us. And the fact that her last 2 litters did not go as planned, I think, is just due to age. So she's just going to be a pet here for now. Down here we have Miss Mimi, and she was due yesterday. So yesterday was their due date, day 31 for them. And that's when Rory had her babies. And Zuzu had her babies today. So one day late. And then she had the dead babies. But she made a pretty little nest in there. If you guys can see that. But no babies for her. So I'm wondering if she didn't get pregnant. She usually has litters of 7. And she hasn't really looked pregnant either. But even with her litters of 7, she doesn't look pregnant very much. So we'll see if she's going to just deliver them late or what. But no babies for her. So the big surprise of the day has been Buttercup. So as you guys know, she had a huge belly. I could feel and see a ton of movement. You can't see her very well because of the shadows, but she's laying down right there. But she has been pulling for all day on day 32, so a day late. And I was hoping that she would not have dead babies, but unfortunately, since she was a day overdue, that may be what was going to happen. And that's what happened with her last time, too. Last time she had 2 or 3 dead babies, I think. And yes, that's a placenta. I'm leaving it here because that's just the realities of breeding rabbits. The moms do eat the placentas, so that's why I'm not going to clean it up, because I want her to eat it. It gives them nutrients. But when I came out here literally like 10 minutes ago, I was going to film the herd update. I was pretty sure she was still going to be pulling fur, and there were 3 babies in the cage, just like moving around. So I think she had a pretty rough delivery because the babies obviously were in the box, and she normally gives birth in the box. So I put the babies in the box. One of the babies still had its head inside the sack. If you don't know, baby bunnies are born in sacks connected to the placenta. So typically, as they're coming out, the mom will eat off the sack and then clean them as they're coming out and eat the placentas. But Buttercup did not. So I think the babies either came really fast or she was unprepared or what. But the babies came really fast, and I think so she must not have been prepared for them. So she wasn't cleaning them up very well. But I could tell that the baby was gasping for air inside the sack. So essentially it was suffocating. And very quickly I grabbed the baby, I pulled off the sack, and then I rubbed my hands together against the baby. I tried to give it back to Buttercup to have her like lick the baby and get it moving, because it wasn't moving at all, but it was gasping every couple seconds for air. So it seemed like it was suffocating essentially. So I grabbed the baby, I was rubbing it together in my hands. I had its head kind of tilted downward to increase blood flow to the head, and I was blowing inside its mouth. Whenever it would gasp for breath, I would blow, so it was getting more oxygen, because it seems to have trouble breathing. And then just a couple, well, it wasn't a couple seconds, I'd say it was probably like 30 seconds to a minute of me doing that, and then the back legs start moving, and the baby started moving all the way, and was moving its front legs, and it was still gasping a little bit, but I could tell that it was actually breathing. I could see its stomach rising and falling, and I hadn't seen that before. So I could tell it was breathing much better on its own, and I'm just really thankful that God gave me the wisdom of what to do in that moment. So the baby is doing perfectly now. And these guys are just about 10 minutes old. But when I put the baby back in the box, so I put 3 babies in the box, and then about 5 minutes ago I went to check on the baby that hadn't been breathing very well to see how he was doing, and I couldn't even tell which baby that was. And then I also found 3 others, so she has a total of 6 babies, which is super surprising given that she gave birth a day late. But yeah, it was so surprising and really exciting. Buttercup has never had litters more than 3, and in her last surviving litter only 2 survived, and her litter before this 3 were born but died, and they were born a day after their due date. So we have a total of 6 in here, and I can't even tell which baby was the one that had been having breathing issues because it's just totally normal now. And there's one that looks pretty similar. So we have some brokens. I'm hoping for some Charlies because the daddy is also Otis, a broken chestnut. And I think Charlies are super cute. So there were 2 brokens. But I'm going to try to show you to the best of my ability because I don't want to disturb her. And then this is kind of an awkward angle with the camera as well. So I'm going to try and show you guys. Actually, I'm going to put the camera up here maybe. Maybe this will work. Maybe not. That's kind of... Oh, that'll work. So I have both hands to show you guys. But, yeah, there's 6 babies in here. And if you don't know, Otis typically has litters of 6 or 7. So that was really exciting. So this is one of the babies. And I don't think this is a baby that had trouble breathing. But I think it'll probably be orange or broken orange. Or very lightly colored. So there's one. And they're a little chilly because they were born on the wire. So I'm going to make this really quick. I think this was probably the baby that I had blue on, this one right here, and saved, but I'm not positive. Like I said, they were just born, so they're moving pretty slowly. And she has no peanuts, thankfully. This guy's a really interesting color. It might be, he's not chestnut. He might be red or orange, I'm not sure. He looks similar, but he's a little bit darker. And I'm actually going to put these guys back so I'm not getting them cold. Broken chestnut, it looks like. This one's a wiggly one. Hopefully you guys can see very well. But see, they're all pretty big, so I think that's why she had a little difficulty in the labor. Because the babies are just really chubby. And then 2 more, I think also chestnuts. It's so funny to me that with 2 brokens I got so many solids. Brokens do not like me. These guys are also a little bit chilly. Look at them. They're so sweet. So I'm going to put these guys back as well and let them all warm up. But yeah, we have no chestnut, do have chestnuts. We have no peanuts at all with her, and I don't think she's a, and I'm going to leave them in there to warm up. Even though they're a little bit chilly, because there's so many of them and she pulled so much fur, I'm confident that they'll stay nice and warm in there. But, yeah, it's just really funny to me that there's not very many brokens, even though I bred 2 brokens. But I'm so excited to see these babies grow up, and I hope you are too, because with all these babies, it's going to be really exciting to see them grow up in the rabbitry. We have 9 perfect live babies, and it's still pretty hot out. I'm not worried about them getting too cold or anything. So, yeah, I hope you guys are super excited. If you're interested in watching them grow up, be sure to give this video a like, and then subscribe down below and comment and tell me which baby you thought was your favorite. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. I will be doing a herd update very soon. I'll probably do one at least once a week, maybe even more, to show you these guys as they grow up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!